hello world. Trying something a little bit different today. Ordinarily I'm doing Elite Dangerous and VR stuff, but I was watching another streamer and they were wearing this very cool N7 branded jacket. And I didn't know what that meant. So I kind of went down the rabbit hole and discovered it's merch related to this game series, Mass Effect. And I vaguely remember the title. I remember it coming out. I remember there being a tremendous amount of buzz. Oh, hello. Welcome in, Sir May. Good to see you. Yeah, let's test another thing because I'm doing lots of new things. Iris, shout out Sir May. Oh, maybe that's broken. Have a look-see. Iris, shout out Sir May. I'll have to revisit that. I'm trying to queue up voice commands for shoutouts, but in the meantime... There we go. Oh, nope, still broken. I'm working on it. It's all in progress. Anyway, I remembered this series, and when I say that, what I mean is I don't. I'm aware of its existence. I'm aware it's a hugely popular series, but all I know about it is at the time it was somewhat controversial because of the romance options, and I think there was concern over the age rating and things like that. And that's it. That's all I know about this series, apart from it being sci-fi and a space game. But it's on sale, so up through, I believe, the 7th. Steam has Mass Effect Legendary Edition on sale for about $15, and I think the individual games for much less than that. But the Legendary Edition includes all 3 titles, Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, and allegedly up to 40 DLC involved, which I have no idea what any of that is. I thought I'll just start here. So this is going to be a blind playthrough for as long as it lasts. I have started a career. That's why you see resume up here as an option, just to test controls, but I have very deliberately avoided much character interaction. So I thought what I'd do is start a new career just so we can see the intro videos, because I kind of missed out on those, and then I can resume where I started for the character creation purposes. But yes, again, thank you for stopping by, Sir Matt. I'm sorry for the tech stuff. I'm feeling out some new streaming tools. I thought, why not? Since I'm not doing VR, I can add some more overhead in the background to do things. But kind of some prep work. How's the audio coming through? Am I too loud, too quiet, game too quiet? Really, it's just background music at this point. Good. I'm using like a 15-year-old gaming headset. So it should be kind of rough, but I'm doing what I can for using Voice Meter Banana to kind of alter things a bit. But yeah, that's the setup where this is a little bit of a departure for me. I'm doing a flat screen game. I may later do this in VR. And yes, thank you. It's for whatever weird reason, Quest microphones seem to do reasonably well. I guess because you're also running that through its own computer. And it's aware that it's handling background noise and does a lot of good processing before it hands it off to the CPU. But yeah, I mean, this, as long as I'm an understandable, I will call that a win. But on the topic of VR, it is possible for me to play this with a first-person mod and then run a local AI instance to parse what's being rendered live and convert that into 3D stereoscopy that I could then experience VR in a headset and possibly pass on to the viewer in a side-by-side. But I'm not sure if that would be a good experience, so I thought, let's just start off flat screen as the game was built and see where things take us. So we'll start new career. And I will say apologies in advance.
To Alliance Military Database.
Okay.
Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection.
I don't know if this is just a load screen or if this is lore.
Secure connection confirmed.
Okay, so yes, this is... we will go with... I don't know if it lets me pick background, so we'll just do
Please
start
log in
mail.
to access your profile.
And go with just test, because we're going to ditch this immediately and go to the character.
Profile reconstruction complete.
No, it's auto doing the background stuff. So
Please
to be
log in
consistent,
to access your profile. Please
Mail.
log in to access your profile.
spammed with the same stuff over and over. This will, I guess, show off the character
Warning,
creator
data
too.
corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
It's a cute way to
Confirm
introduce of,
pre-service
hey,
history.
I don't remember what you look like or your background. Please remind me. So we have the options for Spacer. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonist. You were born and raised on Mindor. Apologies for the... I know this game has hardcore fans. I will be mispronouncing things. A small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindwar, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years after. Tragic backstory, but, I mean, also Spacer's a little bit edgy. Seems a little bit leaning onto the gun-toting side. Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolis, or megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting in the Alliance military when you turned 18. Was that a little bit edgy? I'm kind of leaning towards
Confirm
the colonist.
psychological profile.
Just because even though it's got the typical D&D rogue, yeah, I'm an orphan. Yeah, Earth always becomes a slums, doesn't it? That seems to be a trope in sci-fi. You get it. I suppose you need to have some sort of motivation for people to get off the planet and go do things. Well, hello, Amaya. How are you? Good to see you. For anyone who is unfamiliar, Amaya Kiku is an amazing streamer who really got me hooked on, and apologies for it not displaying your name properly, or any of that at all. That shouted me out. No. So look up, if you're listening and watching, look up Amaya Kiku. You will be richly rewarded. She has done some amazing playthroughs of Elite Dangerous, explaining lore of the game, which is very rich. She's also played Battlefield 6 and some other things that is just generally a joy to watch. So please do. Who hasn't streamed in months? Well, listen. So hey, the videos are still up there, and they will still enrich your lives. It's worth it. Great to see you. But yes, so you're right. There needs to be some reason to get humanity off the planet. I think often they will lean into, oh, there's an environmental disaster, or it's turned to slums, or it's overrun with population. Because if we did have a Star Trek future, why would we jump out into the stars? I guess a lot of people struggle with that. So we went with Colonist, and now we have Sole Survivor, which gets us the option. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you are alone and left to tell the tale. It's also edgy, but what else we got? War Hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. That feels a little bit overachieving. I don't know if I can fit that. What about Ruthless?
Confirm military.
Let's just read this first.
Psychological profile.
Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you, but when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. That feels kind of Master Chief-ish. I'm kind of leaning towards Sole Survivor.
Confirm military
honest.
specialization.
And you know, Amaya, honestly, I haven't either. I only became reminded of this series recently when watching a science streamer. I'm not even going to try to use my shadows right now because it's obviously broken. But she goes my Moo Hoodles. She focuses on space and astrobiology streams, but is also a gamer. And I saw her wearing this jacket themed for the game. I'm like, what is that about? So I was reminded the game exists and I know nothing of it. And just like I don't know anything about the lore for Elite Dangerous, I was attracted to the concept of this is not just one, but 3 games that have been well beloved by the fans that are story rich. And I thought, you know, it's been a while since I've dove into something that I knew nothing about. I might give this a try. And by the way, it is on sale on Steam for practically nothing. I couldn't miss it. All 3 games and like 40 DLC for $15. How could I say no? So profile, we've got soldier. Soldiers are combat specialists, ideal for the front lines of the firefight. Soldiers have improved health with can specialize in the use of all weapon types. Start with the ability to wear medium armor and can train in the use of heavy armor. That sounds like a good all-rounder. Engineer. Engineers are tech specialists using the holographic Omni tool. They can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. I like healing. I do like healers. Engineers can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. I don't know anything about the combat mechanics, so I don't know if that's crippling or not. That is intriguing. Adept. Adepts are biotic specialists. What is this? Looks like magic. What is this? I wonder if it's kind of like Bioshock, where you've got the weird genetic upgrades and things. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield the squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. So I guess similar to Engineer, but dude, have I started a career in narration yet? No. You and Sir May are the ones who need to be doing audiobooks. I love tuning into both of your streams for that reason. You know how when I'm in your stream and I push for story time. My voice is fried compared to what it used to be when I was younger, and I'm using an ancient, like 15-year-old gaming headset right now. It cannot sound good. It just can't. But I appreciate it. You're too kind. But likewise, I still encourage either of you to get into either voice work or just get the foot in the door with like LibriVox. It's all open public domain stuff, but you can at least say you're credited as voice acting at that point. That would be fantastic. Let's see. We looked at Infiltrator. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Okay, infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. Kind of a downside. I do like healing, but there's trade-offs, I guess. They can specialize in pistols or sniper rifles and wear medium armor. I think that's what I selected for my custom character, and I'm not really getting swayed any other direction yet. Sentinel. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. I don't know how important that's going to be. Sentinels can only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapon training. Oh, that feels like a punch. And even do characters in gaming. Whenever I do tabletop gaming, and I'm sure you remember I have tabletop nights because I would disappear from your streams. I always try to do character voices, but I think it is best for the world if I try to spare everyone else from my attempts at that. It's bad enough to subject my fellow D&D players to it. And our last option, Vanguard. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. Neat, but also a little bit combat heavy. So I'm thinking I'll stick with Infiltrator.
Confirm facial identification.
And yeah, we have a custom character, so that's entirely. I was defeated at work by some stairs. I've torn my ACL in my left knee. Oh no. And required undergoing the knife. Wait, have you had your procedure yet, or are you leading up to a surgery? And my strong condolences. I've been very lucky with my knees. No, not yet. Okay. Yeah, definitely ask around, seek good advice for who's recommended to be a good surgeon and who's a good anesthetist for the procedure. Those are common these days, so I'm sure they'll get you good care that will get you a strong chance. Yeah, good, you're meeting with an orthopedic surgeon Monday. That's fantastic. My only advice would be you're going to feel a little rough initially just from coming out of the anesthesia, but surgery is never fun. Front load those questions on what your needs are post-operative care and really try to set yourself up for success. And absolutely always, I know you're this smart, you would of course, but always do all the PT. Never, if you can possibly make it, don't miss an appointment. Be religious with that, because that's what determines how much you get out of it, as much if not more so than the actual surgeon. Oh no, you tore it in your right knee playing hockey? Oh, well, I mean, hockey can do it. So you all right? You've been down this road before. I am sorry that you are returning to it. But yes, do take care of you. Yes, religious the PD. That's perfect. Excellent. You have a fan base. We're still in your Discord. We're waiting for your return, but do take care of you first. We will be listening for updates very eagerly to make sure you're okay. And speaking of, this looks okay-ish for now. I'm largely doing this just for the cutscenes. Let's go with Colonist, Sole Survivor, and Infiltrator. See what that does for us.
Identification confirmed.
I think I didn't change any of this because, again, I'm new to the game. I don't know what really any of this means. There's difficulty levels for combat where I'm new. I think normal's fine. I think I can change this later. Auto level up. I don't know anything about the leveling process, so I should probably learn. Legendary mode, it does talk about different scalings, but again, I don't understand the game enough to even make an intelligent choice here, so I think I'm just going to leave all this on. Definitely leave the tutorials on. I love the design of that ship. It is so interesting. Okay.
Well, what about Shepard? He grew up in the colonies.
He knows how tough life can be out there. His parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
Okay, I love this immediately.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
Wait, I'm the one protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
What?
I'll make the call.
I'm not ready for this responsibility. Wait, yeah, okay, so I'll get back to that. In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time, and I read that too slow. But yes, so immediately, I love that the choices we just made for character creation come into play. Like, they have dialogue, probably multiple sets of dialogue depending on whatever you choose.
Prime relays in range.
I love that feeling of engagement.
Sequence. Commander.
All right, this must be a big ship though, because that looks small, but that's a lot of walking space. I'm used to Elite Dangerous.
We are connected.
Oh my gosh, that's huge.
Calculating transit mass and destination.
Okay.
The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector.
I wonder if we're like special. It's kind of giving me Master Chief vibes where I'm just strutting around here. Okay, well that makes me feel better. If Amaya couldn't read it fast enough, then that gives me a pass, because she's very good at reading the lore stuff.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
Oh, that's so cool. That's a very unique ship design. I don't even... What is this? I mean, it reminds me a bit of the thing from Contact. I guess the movie version from Carl Sagan's book.
2, 1.
Oh, it is a jump device. Okay. That's neat. I mean, it looks a bit like a gun,
Thrusters?
and it does
Check.
fire you off.
Navigation?
Okay.
Check. Internal
Very
mission
cool.
sync engaged.
I am a sucker
All
for really
systems
neat
online.
ship design. And
Really?
it looked like it had a purpose. Like
Just under
everything made
1500.
sense.
1500
Yeah, it does
is
look
good.
like the sword from
Captain will
Halo,
be pleased.
doesn't it? Yeah, those hologram swords that the
hate
Covenant
that guy.
used. I'm gonna
understand
guess
your
that wasn't an accident.
So you hate him?
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible.
Oh, so a big
Besides,
compliment is not
Spectres are
enough?
trouble. I don't like having
Hey,
them
that's
on board.
racist.
Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on
Who
their
is the
investment.
council?
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
I don't know who I am in relation to these guys. I don't know if I can just tell them to shut up. Like, let's just be. That was kind of a racist comment. That's
You always
much.
expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so what are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Oh,
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
it's a very
Aye, aye,
captain
Captain.
voice.
Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant.
Oops.
Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get
Yeah,
that, Commander?
Good job on having the characters emote. I'm impressed by the. I know this looks dated now, but this is a pretty old title. This looks pretty good for its age. Yeah, process elimination. We are not the captain. So yeah, we're not in charge. I think they did call us Commander Shepard, so that's decent rank. Yeah.
I'm on my way.
I mean, Captain says go. Let's
Amir,
go.
does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
First impressions, I love the ship design. I really cannot overstate how excited I am that character choice input immediately mattered.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Yeah, I probably don't.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
All right. Message received. Who are you and why do I not have the option to talk to you? You're important. Yeah, it looks good. It feels pretty good. Oh yeah, Captain must have a cool voice. I'm sure there's an interview process.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Oh, I need to be careful not to talk over this. There's already a lot of interesting stuff going on. So people don't like whoever this Spectre dude is.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I don't know who I am. I'm not going to call him out for arguing. He does want to see
I'm
me.
on my
yeah.
way to give him a status update right now.
With all due respect, sir, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out here.
We can be nosy. Yeah, let's be nosy.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Interesting. Well, who's Captain Anderson? Why would he not be on this mission? Why is that strange? I'm kind of getting that they've got basically like a CIA person on the ship, and they're like, what is up with that? Yeah, let's ask about this. What about
Do
the
you
captain?
have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain
Running the
Anderson
ship.
is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating the shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
I love the writing here. That's great. Yes, it does seem like a special mission that's not disclosed. So they've got some super high-achieving, very decorated captain running like a garbage run, basically. Interesting. All right. All right, $15 worth it already. I'm hooked. I'm curious about this world. I want to know about these people. I'm curious about stealth systems too, but yeah, we do need to investigate for sure. What about this Spectre guy? We keep hearing about
You don't
this.
trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the
He
First
runs in your
Contact War.
family.
Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Oh, okay. So it's a racial tension due to prior conflict thing. It still kind of sucks, man. He wasn't there. I presume. How long-lived are these things? Yeah, it was long ago. I wouldn't blame that guy.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action.
Yeah, that also feels really weird. Yeah, you're right. 30 years, not long enough for tempers to cool. Very good point, Sir Meh. Need a few more generations for that. That's true. That's true. But again, this is another theme I love seeing in science fiction, where it forces us to confront our prejudices. And it can do that in interesting ways. Let's ask about the stealth systems.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
Why we're here, right?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
This guy is really sharp. He's the navigator? It's interesting. I mean, I'm sure this is just Captain Exposition right now. This is all just part of conveying the story to the player, but it's really interesting how they're getting these mysteries in place so fast. I am all on board for that. And yeah, Sir May, you're right. If the Turians only live like 10 years, and yeah, maybe generations have passed for them, that's a solid point. We don't know even what these guys look like yet. Oh, we're all blind here? All right, blind leading the blind, for sure. So, just to cover, I mean, I don't know he's wrong, and honestly, that's a compelling argument.
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Okay, so I might have to be a little bit of a jerk here, because guy's talking sense. He really is. I have to say, I'm curious about what he's saying, and I'm agreeing with, yeah, mushroom management, right? It totally is. However, I have to admit, it appears we're all wearing uniforms. I'll look into it. I mean, just me saying shut up and do your job. Who am I to him anyway? You know what? Yeah. Oh, I'd hate to be left in the dark out in deep space. That is... Put that on your merch. That is one heck of a line right there. And I agree. I think looking into it is a good call.
I'll see if I can get some answers.
It is softer than just do your job.
Good luck, Commander.
Oh, I love it. Okay. And again, they give me a nice galaxy to look at. Oh.
There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take
orders
from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill
Well,
anyone who gets in
they
their
probably
way.
answer to their superiors.
Too many spy vids, Jenkins.
I mean, I feel like this is heavily influenced by spy movies, so that's a little bit self-aware, but very cute. So who do I talk to first? Who are you? You seem to be talking sense. So, oh, both, I guess.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
All right, so she's a doc. Yeah, let's, I support preservation of life. Yeah, so...
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Right.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Why? I guess we must have had a war with. Well, he did say the navigator did say that there was a conflict with them. So I guess tensions are still running high. You'll do fine. Feels a little bit patronizing. Yeah, I want some questions answered here. What about this guy in particular?
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more
The other
patrols
species,
protecting Citadel
plural.
space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War.
Oh.
As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
I'm getting weird mixed signals from you, dude. Do you hate them or do you think he's cool? But, okay, so exposition, we've learned some things. So we are in a universe where there's more than one sentient species, more than 2, apparently. It's not just us and the Taurians, I think, is the race, and Spectre is like a specific class or rank or job. There are multiple species here. Interesting. He's cool because he kills people, and the Corporal is too eager. Good point, Sir Man. Yeah, I've worked with some people who kind of had that mentality, so I get that. So yeah, about the Spectres in general.
What do you know
these?
about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups.
Citadel
Spectres don't
Council
have any
again.
official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Okay,
Protect it at
CIA.
any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Definitely CIA. Okay. Spectres sound like the Spartans. You know what, Amaya? I wonder if they have inspiration from that. We haven't seen this guy yet. I'm now curious what like his armor and his character is going to look like if he's going to lean towards a Spartan look. That's well, you know, they say Spectre, Spartan, linguistic. I wonder if they're playing with that. Are there no human Spectres?
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians.
Wait.
We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Okay.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
Oh, okay, so before I address that, more lore. So I think I'm understanding a little better. It looks like the Council is like this universe's version of the Federation from Star Trek, and the Taurians are one race. So Spectres can be other than Taurian, but for whatever reason, not really human. And yeah, I don't think this guy would want to talk about that.
I try not to think about Akuz.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Yeah, I clicked real fast
Let's
for
not
that.
dwell on the past.
I wonder if it'll give me...
Was there something else you needed?
Yeah, can you tell me about... Yeah, there we go. So let's investigate Eden.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even paradise gets boring after a while.
Oh no, it's a country boy turned Marine kind of trope. Peaceful, yet it needs a higher-ranking captain and a Spectre. Peace has left, Sir Matt. You're onto something. Why are we here? Who is this captain? We're just testing a technology. We're going to a peaceful place, and we are loaded for bear. I love mysteries. Okay, cool. Investigate. What else have we not? We've asked about all these. Now, what war though? Why are we going there? I think is a legitimate question at this point.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
I mean, again, good point. So if we are just testing something, you want to be doing it somewhere safe, right? You don't want to be out on the edge of some enemy territory testing out a stealth technology. That's probably okay. I think this guy will be fine, right? Do we just tell him like, hey, it's just another mission, just keep on keeping it on, dude? It's, you know, there's a lot of, I love the narration of the story that's being handed to us. I love the mystery, but at the same time, it's a little bit uncomfortable for an entire ship to be all having conspiracy theories. Like, are we on the edge of mutiny already? Terminus says council is evil and we are kickstarting a coup. That's possible, for all I know. Maybe the Spectre is here to keep an eye on us. Maybe they don't want us to have the stealth tech. You know, if he'll shut it down if it works. Oh, I don't want to fight. I'm afraid of this guy and I haven't even seen him yet. Let's just say I'll do
treat
fine.
this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Oh yeah, there's no. Chill out, dude. There's no rush.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not going to screw this up.
You know, I think we've kind of covered everything at this point, but I want to take a second.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, he is. I hope he doesn't punish me for that. Codex. Notice that. I'll find out what that is in a second. I just want to take a moment to talk about the character designs here for a second. Going back to like the one thing I know about this game is it was controversial, I think, at its time because supposedly there are different romance options, which these days is almost standard in games like Baldur's Gate 3. You can romance pretty much anyone in your party. But having heard that about the game, I can't help but notice all the characters I've run into so far are at least reasonably clothed. I don't see, like, there's a mixture of male and female characters here doing whatever they do, and I don't see like any overly sexist outfit design. The only one who looks a little bit different here is the Doctor, and I kind of respect that. I mean, so all clothes is skin tight. Everyone's wearing something skin tight, but I kind of respect that she is literally clothed neck to toe, at least, and like, I don't even see, like, those are not fingerless gloves. I'm not entirely sure she's not a cyborg. I wish I could see the hands better. I'm a little bit dubious of those hands. Maybe she has cybernetic enhancements because she is a doctor? Yeah, well, it's at least got me asking those questions. So again, I could completely reverse this later depending on the characters we see, but I'm kind of impressed by the look and feel of the game. A romance Nihilus? Nihilus, I haven't even met him. We don't, him or her or they. I don't know if they have genders. We don't know anything about these people. Okay, armed guards. Also, apparently, I'm armed as well. Wait a minute. Why is no one else? Are you packing? Why is no one else armed but me and whoever the door guards are? Who am I again? Okay. Oh no. Big reveal. Nihilus, we get to finally meet you. Your reputation definitely precedes you. Oh.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Why do I feel like I've seen this kind of thing before? Are you checking to see if people are packing? Whoa, where's HR? Well, I mean, again, just trying to figure out what world we're in, because it seems like we're on a peaceful mission, question mark. So it would be weird if everyone was carrying a gun, especially on a spaceship. Why do I need a gun on a spaceship? Am I a Marine who's designed to protect the ship? I'm not sure what I'm doing here. But yeah, talk, or, you know, the captain called me here. Where is the captain?
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way.
He better be.
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I know nothing about you and you're already pumping me for information? Well, I sincerely know nothing about it, apart from what I just learned from that guy. Have I been there? I don't know.
I've never been there.
But you know of it.
I've never been there.
It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them.
What?
But how safe is it really?
What a weird thing to say. I mean, so to the first point, it is named Eden Prime. So there's strong idealism tied to the concept of Eden for sure. And it being Prime's like the first Eden or the original Eden, like it definitely sounds like a symbol, but what are you even getting at, dude?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we
Captain.
told the commander what's really going on.
Yes, please.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I mean, yeah.
I already figured that out.
We're making a
I missed it. Is that a threat option? Sorry.
That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Wait, okay, hang on. Making a covert pickup? So, of what? A person or a thing? Yeah, what are we picking up?
What's the payload, Captain?
A research team on Eden Prime.
Wait, he was like, the world is a dangerous place. Oh, yeah.
It was Prothean.
Research team unearthed something during an excavation. It was Protheon. Okay, what's Protheon?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
So
obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Oh, that's why you're here. So we discovered some sort of cool new tech from an ancient and far advanced civilization. And the Council doesn't want just humanity to have it, so we've got this guy along to make sure we take whatever it is we're picking up and share alike. Okay, that's not as... I mean, it's a little bit sketch, but it's not as sketchy as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, there's about to be a war. You're probably right, Amaya. This is a little bit tenuous. Why would he want to talk to us before the captain even showed up? Why was he asking us about the planet? I love that it's making me ask questions, but then immediately giving me the option to ask questions, and very often the same one that I was just asking. So why do we tell the council? Why wouldn't we, I think, right? If we're a member, you should. Like, it's not like they wouldn't find out. Let's address that first, I think. And then we'll talk to Nihilus.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
Oh, don't put it that way.
Humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
I mean, not wrong.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans.
Oh, it's all a political move, and I'll say, hey, if I pick this up, I won't know what to do with it.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What do you mean in action? What do I do? I don't think he would have assumed, like, oh, I should have known that this guy is specifically here for me. That feels kind of very focused, very nihilistic about Nihilus. Why, I think, is a good question. I agree with that. Yeah. Why?
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Wait.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live.
Again, respect.
A particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Okay. All right, so we are a special dude. But I'm okay with this for a couple of reasons. One, I love, again, we have an early callback to our character design choices. I've played D&D games where the DMs cared less about my character's backstory than this game cares about my backstory. So I love that. Secondly, we just had all this build-up and narration about what the Spectres were and how cool they were. Why aren't there human Spectres? So we're going to be like the first one to try it, maybe. And I do apologize. I'm doing a hydration break here. I hope it doesn't cross on the mic. Give me that promotion with benefits. I don't know what's entitled. give me the job description. Yeah, why would he
Why
put
would a
my name
Turian
forward?
want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres.
All right.
We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Kind of a sideways compliment, I guess.
I assume this is
Captain Phil.
good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
Oh, so
I
I
need
beat
to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you mean observe? Wouldn't you participate and assist? Like, are you really just going to be standing back and watching me do this? It's feeling a little weird. But okay, so tell me about these Protheans.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society.
Tells me it's going to go sideways on the ground because what happened to the Protheans.
We all
Right?
owe the Protheans a great debt.
So, okay, this may be a bit of a trope, but it's one of my favorites. I love science fiction that touches on the concept of there is or was a tremendously advanced civilization that was very present in the universe, and now we only have artifacts of their existence and there's no information about what happened to them or where they went. I feel like it's kind of a Frankenstein-like tale of the warning of advancing too far or too fast, or the hubris of considering yourselves masters of the universe. And where that goes varies, so I'm very eager to see where we go with the Protheans. We're gonna get hands on something though. Why were we investigating Eden Prime anyway?
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world.
Right.
But it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth.
We just happened to find an artifact on it.
Humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
That feels a little bit weak. Gonna find out today. Yeah, we are. Okay, well, what about this beacon?
So important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon?
Data cache?
What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Whoa, okay, hang on, this just got real personal. So this, when you think of other sentient beings existing somewhere in the universe, that could be anywhere. And even if you limit it to just our galaxy, there are like, what, almost 400 billion star systems? And NASA, right now, honestly, there's some amazing, really fascinating stuff being done in NASA's research for looking for exoplanets and studying even the planets within our solar system for biosignatures for life. It seems really improbable that an alien, ancient, super technologically advanced race would also happen to have like a fast food joint on Mars. Like, why Mars? Why nothing on Earth? Were they watching us? Were they seeding Earth? That's too close to home to not mean something. And yeah, also, what are they implying about wrong hands? Like, they feel a little, I don't mean to make too many analogies. I mean, to be fair, this is May the 4th, right? So May the 4th be with you, right? This is happy Star Wars Day. But don't mean to make too many analogies to other sci-fi properties, but this feels like the whole Vulcan and human civilization when humanity was just joining the Federation, where the Vulcans were kind of watching over humanity and making sure we didn't do stupid things.
Like who?
Yeah.
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
Okay, again, I immediately think Terminus Systems, and I think we're referencing Isaac Asimov's Foundation series, which is beautiful. It's my favorite sci-fi book series. But hang on, I understand not wanting powerful technology to fall in the wrong hands, but my understanding is we don't even know what this thing is or how it works yet. So if the collective scientists of all humanity can't figure this thing out, why are we worried about a random, like, what do you even call them? Just a pirate, I guess, trying to steal the thing? They wouldn't know what to do with it if they found it. They wouldn't know who to sell it to. That feels like a smokescreen a bit. Yeah, tell me about Terminus.
The Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
We have to keep this low-key. So we're sending this fantastic ship with a highly decorated captain and a Spectre on board. I think we've asked about all this, didn't we? Yeah, even if it's a paperweight, it has perceived value. Oh, that's fair, I guess. I'm not ready to go. Oh no.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
Of course we do.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Okay. I just realized I didn't switch character profiles, by the way, so I don't have my custom character. It's fine. We'll roll with this. Or maybe I'll off-screen catching up to this.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Ooh, what? Can we identify what kind of threat this is? Okay. That's large.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead.
Yep.
There's nothing.
Reverse and hold it 38.
It's party time, apparently.
Status report.
17 minutes out,
well
Captain.
Played.
No other Alliance ships in the area.
Okay.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
I love how we got a nonverbal reaction from an alien race manipulating a part of anatomy that human beings don't have, so I don't know how to interpret that.
In the cargo hold.
That's
Tell
great.
Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
All right, so that looks like a hand. I'm sure it does on purpose.
Engaging
And
stealth
claw.
systems.
So right now, I'm using mouse and keyboard.
Somebody was doing some serious digging
I
here, Captain.
rebound like 2 keys that I thought were particularly
Your team's
awkward,
the muscle in this
but I haven't really had a
operation,
chance to use it yet.
Go
So
in
this
heavy
could
and head
be a
straight
train
for the
wreck.
dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors
there won't be
is a
any.
secondary objective.
We won't be
The
here to pick
beacon's
you
a
up.
top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
I thought you were supposed to observe me.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
I mean, okay. Can we trust him?
putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Hey,
Nihilus is
no,
on
let's
our
not say
side.
that.
He wants you in the Spectres, and he wants that beacon.
I don't particularly care about him counting on us. Yeah, all right.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Time to get the MacGuffin. If you survive, you pass his test. Yeah, that's what we're looking at, sir, man. Ow, wow. Again, not a terrible look for such an old game.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Guess that's supposed to be ash falling? Right, there's pistol, shotgun, whatever that is. I'm going to assume this is supposed to be the sniper rifle. The construction is really weird. There's a thing. Hello, thing. And H to holster. Okay, so we can be polite. What am I looking at? Are those like the native sheep?
What the hell are those?
Aren't you from here? Wouldn't you know?
Don't worry, they're harmless.
Oh, okay. All right, I like that. It's like one guy freaks out and the other one points out that they're fine. Hello? How old is this one? It looks very good. I'm honestly not sure. I feel like Mass Effect came out like 15, 20 years ago. And this is the first game in the series, or a total of 3. You know, yeah, you're right, Amaya. Gas equal explosion. It has to be a form of gas that's lighter than this atmosphere for them to float, which I love the creature design, because it would be needing a gas bladder to just levitate like that. There's sense to it. Their limbs don't look like they could support them very well, because they're just kind of, you know, they floaty. That's what they do. So they'd be vestigial. Hello. I mean, you're cool. Alright, I'm cool, you're cool. I wonder... I don't want to spend too much time. Oh, but look. Okay. So, exploration is reward. High caliber bearable. I mean, I would... Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know what to make of that yet. And welcome in, tree or tree-lined whaler. Whalerum? I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that terribly. Oh, is it? Oh no. Yes, unfortunately. Give me just a moment. I will have to address that. Very sad. I need to work on my moderation stuff and automating that, which I am trying to automate a lot of thingies. Chat settings. Don't want to pin it. We're not going to reply it. This is the, I think everyone who streams, I'm sure each of you has been in this spot before, so feel free to chuckle at me in nostalgia of I haven't needed to moderate anything because I've not had any viewers. So, yes, you are the best viewers, Sir May and Amaya, definitely. Yeah, I don't recognize this one, so I will add that to the list later. I think I'll just let it be. Unless it becomes a bigger problem, then I'll have to drop out and have another look at it. But while I'm here, we're in the menu. Codex popped up earlier. I meant to look at it and didn't. To see what this even is. Primary and secondary. Oh, good. Oh, so we've got, like, this is the Amaya function, where things that I learned, the lore gets recorded.
1,200 years ago,
with
the
narration.
Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers.
Oh, this is amazing.
The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the...
Okay, I'm not going to go through all of these, I think, on stream. I think this may... Like, we're learning this stuff organically, but I will 100% be watching and listening to this off stream. That's fantastic. Wow. Kudos to the game developers for including a narrated history and lore index. Personal details, so I guess this is like my quest log, so to speak. Head to the dig site is what we're doing. We already spoke to the captain. We're in the prologue. Okay. So yeah, we have the lore we've learned in the world from the codex. We've got personal quest log in the journal. And we've got the squad. What is this? Oh, this is the leveling system. Test Shepard. Now I'm kind of regretting that. I might go back and fix that. off stream, but that's fine. I mean, I do start my stream with Hello World, so that actually kind of fits with the narrative of a someone who has a background in software stuff. So I have points that I can give everyone. I don't feel like these guys are going to live that long that I need to be awarding them points, but you know what? Let's do the best we can. So, pistol, assault rifle, combat armor. They're going to need to shoot. Sure. Okay. So, assault training, better rifle, defense. This guy, I guess, is an engineer because he can do the decryption. Oh, he's Sentinel. He can do the decryption thing. I don't know how needed that's going to be. Barrier. First aid. I want first aid. Yeah, I think you're going to need primarily to be our first aid dude. Oh, and reduce cooldown of biotic talents. Yeah. Try that. For me, we've got pistol, sniper rifle. They're an unlock prerequisite of pistols 5 points, so I guess I have to put 5 up here before I can get into sniper rifles. Okay. Armor, electronics, decryption, infiltrator, reduces heat buildup on pistols and rifles, but that's probably important. Charm. I like charismatic characters. In general, I don't know how much that's going to play off for us immediately, but let's go ahead and put a point there. And I'm going to guess that I'm going to need to just not die. Well, increases accuracy. I don't want a game dumbing down my aim. So, as much as I think I need the armor, I'm going to make the non-meta choice and leave that point in charm, just because I think that's fun. And yes, by all means, anyone who is here, always feel free to take bio breaks, get a stretch, get something to drink anytime, because I am not an affiliate, so there will be no commercial breaks. In fact, it's kind of my plan. Even if I am offered affiliate, I would like to idealistically refuse and only do advertisements for like nonprofits or things that I support, or personal like merch or whatever if people want it later on, to make sure that if anyone donates, then they get something out of it. Right now, I'm just a guy talking to the void. So that was very rewarding. We've learned that there is full narrated codex. We've got a question on, we know about the leveling system. What about the map? Oh, okay. So that was our first, hey, exploration is rewarded space. And we got, it's very linear, but I'm not going to be mad at them for that. Given that this is a somewhat linear story. Train station. Dang. Point of interest, vehicles, okay. You know, I'm on board. Feels pretty good. Movement feels a little bit like a much more recent game, Ghost Recon Wildlands, where I am third person, I've got a limited sprint, a little bit shaky.
What happened here?
Oh. No. Why are you prompting me to switch weapons? Oh. Okay, so new menu. Change weapons in this little menu. So we've got the Avenger, which is a sniper rifle looking thing. We've got actions we can do. Damage enemy shields with a certain radius. No, so they're not tied to the guns. I did pick up a barrel thing. I don't know if I can use an upgrade at that point, and I see a 5 under here. I wonder if that's health. Alright, well this looks long range-ish, so hopefully we're not going to walk right on top of something immediately. Oh, cutscene. It's amazing how jarring those feel after games like Black Myth Wukong, where it was so seamless. carbon fiber look to the outfit. Oh, little drones. Oh no! Our buddy's been... What? Oh, there they are. Okay, problem solved. But what about our buddy? Are we still in combat? Investigate. How do I... Okay. I just gave him levels!
We're out of chance.
What? Wait. If I gave him more levels to his shield or something, would he be alive? I mean... We literally... Okay, I know that we're supposed to feel emotional and like he deserves a barrel, and sure he does, but we just got shot at and we're on a mission. We're not going to spend 3 hours here to... We literally can't help
Sometimes
them.
Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Radio in. Let someone else
sir.
come in and pick him up. This is... I wonder how impactful that decision is, too. So... Get the assault rifle ready. Metagel is needed to heal injured squad members. Oh! Whoa! Okay, we've got more. Whoa! Are you... Oh! What the... Wow, okay. So heat is the mechanic. I hate that I just muzzled a friendly. Oh, there's a cover system.
I'm gonna check it out. I'll try and
Okay.
catch up with you at the dig site.
But where are you going, dude? It is so hard to come back to first-person gaming from doing VR because I want to be putting the gun down so as not to aim at friendlies, but your character is not doing that. Do I have unlimited ammo? It's just heat management? It's kind of what it feels like. So this would be... Okay. Cover mechanic again. I feel like that was there on purpose. Spacebar to issue orders to your squad or use Q and E. How do I tell him to do anything? I can tell him to equip certain guns, tell him to throw things, or tell him to sabotage things. I don't seem to be able to tell him to go from point A to point B. Oh. Okay. So I guess... Right, so Q and E would be you have two squad mates. One is for one and the other is for the other. I know, we just leveled him up. I knew that was... We knew that was going to happen, right? That was inevitable. Oh, okay, so... Every time I think I need to put up the sniper rifle, it gives me a range shot. Oh, my brain. That hurts me inside. Hide over bore. There's no way that that scope would be on target and my bore would be clear of the... That should have hit the ground. Yeah, droids are angry. You know, I think I'm going to drop into options real quick. I don't want to make people dizzy, and it's making me a little bit dizzy. Turn the mouse sensitivity down a smidge, because that feels a little bit flicky. Which may be what this game's about, but it hasn't been... Oh, yet. Did we lose? Oh no! I think he killed... Wait, are you the dude? I think it shot a native floaty thing. You okay? That. Yeah, I think it shot a native thing and it combusts. Just like that. I think that's what happened. Try to go for some elevate. Oh, there's a thingy. Exploration is being rewarded. Another thing I always like to see in a game. What do we have here? Egged. Med gel +1. Okay, so that's good. I'm a little bit confused. Is my health bar the thing next to my character's head, or is it that big red thing underneath the blue one? Yeah, like it would be nice just to be like, here, oh, you broke a knee or tore your ACL, here, just have some med gel. It's fine. Slather that on. It'll be okay. Who's this? We haven't seen this person before. Nice shooting with a pistol. Oh. Okay. Oh. That was needlessly... That's a lot of trouble to go through to kill somebody. So they look human. What are... Whoa. What the... What are you shooting? Friendly shooting at me. Okay. They just impaled somebody, so that's not okay with me. They impaled... What am I looking at? What is this? So there's a race of Vlad the Impaler. We've got Vlad Tepish here. Why would you create portable spikes? There are 4 spikes. Why would you... okay, hi.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
I hope not.
Are you wounded,
okay?
Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky.
Yeah, that's not
We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Yeah, what happened?
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
No, we're not... Why? Who would say that? Okay.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
Yeah, maybe Medgel will fix it.
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
I mean, we now have a vacancy.
We could use your help,
I think
Williams.
we'd be better together.
It's time for payback.
All right, I like your... All right, I don't think there's too much of a time clock on this, because I'm just curious about the lore.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago.
Okay, that's topical.
It was supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile.
Yeah, tropish AI thing to do.
They kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
So they just decided to show up when this beacon thing was around.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site.
Why are we calling it a beacon?
I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
Possibly, but if you're calling it a beacon, you think it's transmitting something. Does that concern you?
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
Yeah.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Okay, yeah, Nihilus.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Huh. That might have been what called the AI race who hasn't been bothered for 200 years. Sermet, you have a point. The beacon going active reached out to these things. Are they responding it because they want it, or is it related? Well, we made them, or somebody made them. So they shouldn't be, although all our technology is based on the Prothean race anyway. So maybe we somehow accidentally created bipedal semi-sentient AI things that are now responding to an ancient beacon, kind of like the marker from Dead Space or something. Okay, well,
Move out.
I feel like it's trying to, keep a, go kind of pacing on this. Press escape to go to your squad screen to spend talent points for new squad. I know, we just did this. Okay. You're a soldier, an all-rounder. What is increased health by 8%, health regen? You know what? Apparently health regen is a thing you need. Combat armor, also apparently a thing you need. Let's do that. Let's keep your survivability up. Anyone else have any more points? No. Okay. That's... Although I look at this and I do see undue talent points, so I appreciate that it looks like it's giving me the chance to respec later on. And yeah, Nihilus is supposed to scout. How did he not discover this guys before we did? That's a legitimate question. He did say I move faster on my own, but... Take all? I guess Omnigel is a currency or something. If you're like, hey, I don't need that, just break it down and then it becomes something else. Scorpion. Change your equipment, press escape button to access equipment screen. Okay. The equipment screen allows you to equip and upgrade gear for your squad. Click the filter tab to switch item types, select an item, and click the equip button to assign it. Click on an equipped item's upgrade slot to select and upgrade. Click the Omnigel button to break down the selected item into Omnigel. So some kind of recycling. Yeah, he does feel like he's on a different mission, doesn't he? He's doing whatever he wants, and if I play along, then he might be interested in me. If not, maybe not. So let's see, that's the assault rifle. We got a heavy barrel something or other. Anti-personnel rounds. M rounds. With pirates. Toxic compound, 30% toxic damage. It's damage over time, 5 damage for 5 seconds. Anti-personnel, particularly effective against living targets. Well, we're fighting non-organics, so I'm thinking toxic rounds, right? And I think the heavy barrel would be for the rifle, the sniper rifle. It's not, though. Really? Pistol. Oh, mods. Okay, I'm being silly. It's just because I don't know. Okay, so the ammo is that way in weapon mods. So high caliber barrel. Fires larger rounds for more damage. Most firearms don't work this way. However, the rate of fire is slowed and the weapon will overheat more quickly. 10% damage, reduced rate of fire, reduced heat absorption. I'm fine with what the sniper rifle is doing right now. I don't think it needs it. I'm going to guess I can apply that to anything. So... I apply it to the... Yeah, you could put a high caliber barrel on the shotgun? I think we'll just sit on that for now. I don't understand it, so I don't necessarily want to throw anything at it. There's a scorpion thing. Okay, so a different kind of armor then, right? Onyx is what we're wearing. Scorpion is this other thing. Yeah, it does have a different look. Stat-wise, it's got better damage protection, way better shields. Yeah, we need to equip that. I like the look of the Onyx, and it looks like it's upgradable. So I'm not going to mess with it. But I feel like this is a necessary call at this point. I hope it's a good choice. Kind of a weird, like, hexagonal digicam. It's cute. Alrighty, so onward we go. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so hang on, I may need to figure something out here. How do I heal somebody? You are injured.
Until the Geth showed up.
That's not my health bar, that's his. It says I've got biogel, right? Equipment. Omnigel is no Omnigel. It was biogel specifically. Oh, I'm not in love with the fact that there are icons at the bottom of the screen that indicate things, but I don't have it. I mean, that looks like health, that looks like currency. I don't know what either of those two things mean. I feel like I really need to be healing. Odd menu. Kill this guy? Kaiden. It's his leveling stuff. Interesting. Yeah, it's actually, I just discovered this. The squad menu is where I can assign points to myself, but it looks like everyone levels up. So when we first met Ashley Williams here, it gave me 2 points that I could assign to her things, like her, I don't know if this qualifies as like a skill tree because it's very linear, but what she's good at or what works well for her or with her. And I do see an undo talent points thing, so it looks like I can automatically, or not, I can auto level, but I want to decide things, but I can also undo my decisions and respec. So unlike games like Elden Ring or whatever, where you're just kind of stuck in some regards, it's all good. Will their health regen over time? I would think that it would, but I've kind of been staring at this guy's health and it's not done a whole lot. You know, we can find that out though. That's a good point, Amaya. Thank you. So that's me. Here's Kaiden. Sentinel reduces the cooldown time of biotic and tech talents, increase pistol damage and increase pistol accuracy. First aid restores 60 health per use. Why aren't you healing yourself? All wounded party members. And it told me use space to give them orders. Can you give them medical items? I would think so. Okay, so yes. I can order each of them individually into positions. Don't know how to tell him to heal, though. You might just have to risk it. Or to hold in their inventory. I haven't even found my inventory. I know that I have some med gel because I picked that up someplace. Omnigel apparently is like a recycling material. An Omni tool. There are things, so that's pistol, shotgun. No, maybe the smart move is to actually look into the keybinds. Equipment is I. Oh, and it takes me back to the same menu. Okay, that's fair. Combat, shoot, mainly use first aid is V. But can I use first aid on someone else? So come over here, dude. I use first aid on you. Nope. Oh wait, no it did. So his health bar there at the bottom did heal up. I wonder if using first aid works for the entire squad if everyone's close enough. Interesting. Okay. Whoa. Not in love with the alleged assault rifle there. Might switch back to with more punch. That's he's behind a rock. I'm glad it calls that out. Yep, that's a little more effective. I heard it sound like a musical thing. I wonder if that was just reverberating or if I leveled up or something. Okay, so it wasn't just the rifle. Interesting. Left shift while moving to strafe. Yep. F to melee attack. I hope I don't get that close, but nice to know. Oh, hey, buddy. Stealth up to this guy in melee? It's gonna let me do that? Crouch, crouch. Whoa! Why are you shooting? I didn't say you could shoot yet. Okay. Oh. I have already forgotten that I can give orders to my my squad, and I probably should have told them to hang back. So let's investigate this thing over here first. Let's see what this is. Is this a console or... Oh, more stuff. So for shotgun and sniper rifle, cool. Go back to equipment. I'm starting to figure some things out. Oh, it is a new sniper rifle, not just an upgrade. So it does more damage per second. Better heatsink capacity. Accuracy is lower in theory, but I'm thinking it's still going to be okay. So let's equip that and give it a go. All right. What's this about?
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
I was just there.
The Geth.
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
I mean...
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Right. Wow. Okay, that immediately killed my
Change of plans, Shepard.
lilac tree.
There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Dude, you're not being very helpful. Oh, I can now talk?
Impaling victims instead of just shooting them. There must be some reason behind it.
Classic psychological warfare. They're using terror as a weapon. That man was still alive when they stuck him on the spike.
Killing us isn't enough. The Geth want us to suffer.
That is weird. I knew there would be at least one alien race. Was not anticipating a race of AI. That's kind of a neat inclusion. We'll see where that goes.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Okay, these guys are blue. I thought maybe they just burnt. Wait, what? Well, those aren't human. Human?
Still alive.
Wait a minute. Is this like a nanite infection? Are these Borg now? What? Oh, okay, you've got put zombies in my space game now. Huh. Okay. We're doing this. Oops. Sorry for the miss. AI pathfinding sometimes does that to me, the weird jankiness. There we go. Do you stay down? So now we need to be careful of spike things, because they look different for sure. Okay, so something for shotgun, something for pistol. I think we're clear. I'm thinking I want to get inside before I go messing with equipment again. That was definitely a kind, hey, just to let you know, we've got a new enemy for you. It's going to be easy this time. Next time, not so much.
That door. It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Some locked objects require decryption or electronics to access. If any squad member has the required talent, you'll be able to unlock the object using the decryption or electronics interface or by spending Omnigel. Oh, so Omnigel can be used to solve in-game puzzles. That's an interesting choice. Advance to the central core. Move the mouse to move around the ring. Left click and right click to move inward and outward. Avoid security programs. This is a hacking mechanic. So move the mouse to move the ring. Left click and right click to move inward and outward. Oh no. Oh, okay. So it's playing. It's Frogger. Hey, it's Frogger. Oh, I love it. It's a nice little homage to classic gaming. That's fun. Okay, so yeah, we're open now.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry.
But there's religion still.
Before they come back.
Yeah, who are you?
What are you doing here?
I'm Dr. Warren. I was in charge of this excavation. We hid in the shed during the attack. They must have come for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended.
Oh,
Soon,
no.
Only ruin and corpses will remain.
Oh, no. We've got one of them. Okay. So, yeah, tell me about the attack.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers. Bringers of darkness. Heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Well, you did good by staying alive. Yeah, get your head down, hide out, and wait for rescue. So, I mean, I'd be happy with that. Tell me about this beacon.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably
Sounds like they know a lot about it.
It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
So
we have unearthed the heart of evil. Awaken the beast.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be laughing at this guy so much.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
It's the juxtaposition is the thing. So I don't know what this guy is doing here. Is he the like the expedition's priest or pastor? Is that his MOS? Is that his job? Like, why is he immediately reverting to a strongly either religious or superstitious perspective in the face of science and discovery? That feels a little weird. But the beacon, like, why do you mean medical advances when it's part of a comms network? Do you think you're going to be able to plug into some galactic computer for somewhere? And yeah, what about Nihilus?
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet.
Prophet?
Leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible.
Oh no,
Nihilus
we don't
was
need
with us
this.
in the Normandy before the attack. He could have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
We haven't seen your Turian.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Yeah,
Manuel has
right?
a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Fair.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No.
Then sit down and have a sandwich. What?
I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
It's either not helping or it's helping too much. I don't know. I'm not going to say that. So, okay. I guess
William,
that's all
take us
right.
to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Okay. Well, there's a bed he could lie down in. Is that a container I can get in, or is that just like a space heater? No pun intended. Space heater. Yeah, so there's nothing in here for me to grab. But I did say that while I was here, because I think there's something over there for me to grab. Okay. Stuff and MacGuffins. So let's hop into our equipment and see what this does for us. So that's what we have right now. And then we have options. Over barrel. You know, I was a bit underwhelmed by the damage the assault rifle was doing. So maybe we'll have a look at that. But likewise, do we have any better? Yup. That is a much better shotgun. Oh, there's 3 hurricanes? They really want me to have a hurricane, apparently. These things wear out? You burn through. There's no durability stat that I can see. So, okay, we will equip a hurricane since it wants me to have a hurricane. Likewise, that's the only assault rifle. We have the Kessler and the Edge 1. Edge 1 appears to be better in terms of damage, reduced accuracy. That seems to be par for their upgrades. At the ranges we're dealing with right now, I also think that's acceptable. For the marksman rifle, we've already swapped over to the better thing. Oh, wait a minute. This is new. It is barely better in terms of damage, slightly better in terms of accuracy, but heatsink capacity, much worse. I think we're better off sticking with the Avenger. But let's look at upgrades, shall we? Personnel rounds. Against living targets. I don't even know those are living targets. Let's go ahead and give this thing the heavy barrel, though. I think we're going to need this to hit a little bit harder. And that kind of balances out the trade-off for not upgrading to the hammer. Okay, so there we go. I assume that the only other way to go is the only other way to go. I'll look around for stuff, because every now and then it gives us stuff. That's stuff. I think I already picked this up, though. Yeah, we already got that. I don't know how to jump, if there's a jump button.
Huh.
Yeah, can I actually talk to you now?
Now we know what those spikes are for. Turning our own dead again.
Okay, so it is like the spikes like inject corpses with nanites or whatever and reconstruct them. Hey, where... lady, where are you? Walker, is it? Hello? I mean, I'm seeing vital signs for you, so you're not dead. He's responding. He's not responding. Ah, well. Got a little bit of AI jank. And not the evil AI, just AI jank in general. Or she's behind. Got stuck on some terrain or something. Still down there? Oh, yep. Yep. Hello. Okay. Come with me. Don't get stuck again. All right. Cool. Hopefully she'll stay with us this time. Okay, good. She's on the way. Another cutscene? There he is. Why didn't
Sarah.
you... friend of yours?
Nihilus.
Don't love that his
This
name
isn't
is
your mission,
similar
Sarah.
to a nerve gas.
What are you doing here?
The council thought you could use some help on this one.
I don't trust this guy. I trust him less than I trust that guy.
Expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Yeah. Oh no. I mean, I just met him. I'm not strongly emotionally attached.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Okay, so let's do the high ground thing. I'm gonna bet those are destructible. Yup, that makes sense. Hey, buddy. Walkers. Whoa, one danger close. They can explode in some capacity. That's good to know. I think I may be having the reduced damage to non-biologicals effect that from the stuff that I put on the gun. Although in theory, like, they're at least partly biological, right? Maybe. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? there. It's still there. Yeah. All right. Problem solved. So I guess we grab stuff from that. Let's check this thing up on the hill. I said they gave us a little hill. I like this, that so you could just charge in and maybe even melee your way through those things. But I like that they gave us a high ground option. More sniper rifle. Armor I'll have to look at for sure. Yeah, let's look at the armor. That's a big deal. So we're already wearing medium armor. Wait, I'm wearing Turian armor right now? Wait a minute, I'm confused. I'm wearing the Scorpion. Maybe it's great because it's lower level, or maybe I can't use it. Yeah, I must be only able to wear light armor right now. So human light armor, that's both in all ways inferior. I do have access to Turian medium armor, but I can't seem to... Yep, can't equip it because it's medium. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Got no upgrades for the armor. No look. Oh, that icon is for grenades. Okay, that's good to know. So that's a thing. Likewise, we just picked up a Reaper, which is equivalent. Oh, we're already using a Reaper. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. I feel a little bad because I think this is supposed to be a very fast-paced, tense scene. And you know, go get the thing. But when you give me all this stuff, like, I'm not gonna not do your little hacky minigame, right? So let's get over here. Oh no. There we go.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Yeah, it's safe.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
Well, I mean, we still gotta get you out of here.
When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
They've kind of got this belt loader expanse kind of look about them, but I'm pretty sure this predates the expanse. Yeah, what
Tell
about
me
the attack?
everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Okay, good to know.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
Okay.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned.
Some kind of signal, like the shriek of the damned.
Coming from inside your own head.
Oh, coming from inside your own head. Interesting.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull.
Yeah, you've
Almost made it
been
impossible
scratching your neck and gesturing your head a lot. I'm really uncomfortable with your situation right now, but okay.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
I don't like being lied to. We did just save them. But let's just ask nicely, at least to start.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Hey, what kind of packages?
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol.
Right.
Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Yeah, I doubt that. I feel okay. So this is the first time. Interesting. This is the first time I've seen a dialogue choice be anything other than white. So there's one that's kind of a blue color up top and a gray one at the bottom. I'm going to guess that this is the charm option and that's an intimidate option. So let's try the charm. I did put a point in it.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing.
Oh.
I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Don't have to deserve, but
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He may know something. I don't think it's going to let me choose this because I don't have a point enough in it. Okay, so that's what it is. So gray, I can't select it because I don't have points in intimidation. And this may require a higher charm score. So all I've got is...
Okay, forget about it. I've got more important things to worry about.
Good luck.
All right. So we got a stinger pistol and a combat sensor. Weapons upgrade. In manual bypass. What am I looking at here? I don't know. Oh, he had more weapons. Of course he did. You know what? They're gonna need stuff. So we already have a hurricane. I don't know what a liberator. Oh, medium armor. I don't even think I can wear medium armor. It's heavy armor. Let's just take the... Can I take only one? Oh, interesting. Okay. Quick look at equipment. My guess is the armor will tell me that I cannot equip anything but light. That looks to be the case. Although... Oh yeah, there are other members of the team. Okay, so this guy can also only wear light armor. Right, so the agent... Oh. That is... Better and worse. Better shields. Worse tech biotic protection. That's basically the same. Ashley, do you have proficiency in anything more than... No, she doesn't. So, that's fine. I guess that's for people who picked, like, soldier or I don't remember what class gave you proficiency in medium and heavy right out of the gate. Maybe they're for later if we upgrade and we're able to. I think taking infiltrator like I did limits me to light.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Oh, he really did get shot in the head. Really?
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Yeah, that doesn't mean a whole lot right now. Yeah, you need to be more careful.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
Prophet, then. Interesting. That wasn't the guess?
You're saying Nihilus was murdered by a Turian?
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren.
Oh.
I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
You know, so we had the human guy, the guy who's on his meds, who was speaking very religiously. And now we've got this Saren, who the human fellow referred to as a prophet. I wonder if we're going in a direction sort of like Halo, where there are religions that are non-human in origin, which is all kinds of fascinating. Because what would a non-human sentient species conceive of metaphysics? Like, the way we would perceive our physical galaxy alone would be radically different, I would think. How they would conceive of something beyond physical study is fascinating in its own way. So what about the beacon?
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform, probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
Yeah.
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Oh?
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift.
Oh, really?
I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
This guy is gonna have survivor's guilt. Let's not rub that in.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah.
And he gave us valuable information.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Yeah, you will. You will from now on.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain.
Yeah, I'm concerned about that, and everyone who had interaction with that. Uh-huh.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform, thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform.
Okay, so it's no longer
Hard
here.
to believe that was only a few hours ago.
Has been shipped off.
Feels like a whole other life.
We've asked about everything, so...
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went.
I'm still feeling like I should be on a ticking clock here, but I love that I'm not being punished for that. At least not yet. I really like that I'm able to stop and talk to these other characters and hear their story. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? Hello? Okay. You look like you're at a different color, so I thought you were going to be a different level of difficulty, but that dropped in one shot, so maybe that was what was... Whoa. Likewise. Oh, 1 meter rule, I shouldn't shoot, but I can't... It's third person, so it won't let me do otherwise. Alright, let's switch off to something a little more close range. Wow, that's actually a lot more effective. Glad we did that upgrade. Okay, so Kaiden, I think is his name, is a little bit injured now, but we'll just keep an eye on that. Oh, med gel. Of course, that's why they give us med gel. So I guess I have 5 med gel total. And now we've got some upgrades. So let's take another look at equipment. Since we got more damage out of that assault rifle, I wonder if they'll let me stack. That's the chemical round. You also let me stack combat sensors. Some enemies use jamming technology to block your weapon radar. I feel like that's going to be more important for close range stuff. So I feel like that is good to put on the assault rifle. I don't think we'll need it on range because I could just scan more at my leisure, I think. Kind of not sure how important it's going to be, but we will find out. Yeah, the sprint speed is somewhat short, but that's okay. I don't want to sprint past all of... Whoop. Bring up the power wheel. Power wheel lets you use powers and abilities you have on your squad. Whoa, okay. That was a solid tap. Whoa. I'm trying to get line of sight on this. Okay, well, power wheel, right? So what are power and abilities? Overheats nearby enemy weapons and burns them for minor damage. Damages enemy shields within a certain radius. You can likewise sabotage or throw objects. Oh, so that's how we can give commands. So I wonder if they're close enough for me to overheat stuff for them. Wait. Yeah? Is that... Oh. I am going to need more time to figure that out. Whoa. Whoa, that was bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and heal up the team. Yeah, so it did heal everybody. Oh, wow, this guy's boss level. Ouch. And there's a cooldown on the health stuff, so it looks like it can't heal immediately. I respect that. Did you go? High that off a little bit. I hate that my friendlies are in the way. Maybe that's reduced accuracy trade-off. Let's go ahead and hit that explosion. Oh, he's still up. I think he's still up. Yeah. Wow, that didn't kill him. Nope. I was like, can I do a change the zoom level? And it swapped me. So I guess this is all I got for now. There may be like scope upgrades in the future. Good level design too. I'm really impressed with how they're introducing the combat mechanics in a scaled way. They're giving me options to use cover. They're giving me options to run and gun. Let's see. I thought there was another one alive still. Oh, yep. There he is. There's another one down that way I don't have line of sight on. One thing that I am sticking on is just how to get up from cover stances, but I think we'll figure that out in time. It'll work out. Probably somebody over there, so... Oh, not an explosive box, but it's something you can interact with on a physical level. That's fun. Okay. There's the other guy. Whoa, whoa, stop with the friendly fire, guys. What are you even shooting at? Are those threats? They are threats. Oh, okay. I didn't recognize him as such. Where's the other one? Over there-ish? Yeah. Okay. So at least our friendlies are helping by telling me where stuff is.
We should move.
Okay. Yeah. I will listen to that. Let's move. Having ammo to track feels really weird, but it's kind of nice in this context. The heat mechanic is an interesting way to handle it. So I guess this is the tram. There we go. Tram.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Except the bodies on spikes. What? I mean, I assume he's working with them. He just talked to one. What was that? Okay, we walked into all kinds of mess here. I don't even know where we're supposed to go. Well, there's a thing.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Oh, now is our ticking clock. I see it on the radar too. Charge this arm, so we gotta move. Where's the threat? All right. Enemy shield. Closer threat. Wow, you're standing right next to me. All right, max heat. Cool. So we've got another flag on the map here indicating a charge. This one. Arm, disarm, disarm. There we go. A little sensitive on the timing there. Okay, so we've got more time here, but not much. Move to the next position. Why are we not? Let me think. You peek. All right.
Take out those hostiles.
Oh, he was not full dead. Interesting. And here's another one jammed. What am I supposed to do with this? Okay. Oh, okay, I get it. So the device we added to the assault rifle that lets us see things. Yeah, okay. I don't think it's fine on the assault rifle. I'm okay with that. Whoa, hey, buddy. Whoa. Oh, jeez, you scared. That's first friendly fire of the playthrough. She scared me, and it just, yeah. There's reasons that felt really weird. Where are you? Something behind us? Thought we handled behind us. At any rate, the ticking clock should be done, right? Because there were 3 of those, and we just fixed it. I don't see any more flags on the map. I see red arrows, but those should just be the enemies in general. Oh, 1 charge remaining. It's right there. Okay. Oops. So we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to address this problem. There's the flag. Is right here, so we're okay. Stop using it for cover and start dealing with the problem. Almost there. 2 minutes to spare. 0 charges remaining. I think there's a MacGuffin we can investigate here, but all right, let's take, oh, there's another sniper rifle. Let's take all of this and sort it out later. Supposed to be at the fast sequence. Okay. Whoa, again, why would you swing? This is, I have a hard time with shooters because I'm these days more into the modern tactical shooter kind of thing, and weird things happen in arcade shooters that I'm just not used to. Oh. Like half this time here I'm under fire and I'm looking for the threat and it's my teammates shooting through me. Very disorienting. Alright, so we have Gith. What is this? That's the beacon? Okay, I want to look around first and possibly talk to my teammates before dealing with any of that. Why would I be able to go all the way over here? Beacon must not be the end of the level. The other guy teleported. Storage locker encryption. Okay. Give it a shot. Okay. Radioactive rounds. That's fun. I guess uranium rounds and a heat sink. That can be very helpful. So let's actually take time to look at that. I think we have the time now. Oh, anti-personnel rounds as well. Okay, yeah, I'll take all of that. We are leaning more into this rifle. So we've got the high caliber barrel. It does reduce fire rate. Creates a heat problem. So if we come over here... Oh, but there's so many other MacGuffins. 20% damage versus synthetics. We are fighting synthetics right now. Armor piercing, level 2. What about radioactive? Minuscule amount of radioactive material inducing low levels of radiation sickness in targets. We're not fighting biological things at the moment. So let's go ahead and equip this. What I don't know, and haven't tried, is if I can unequip. Yeah, I guess I can. Change some stuff out. Okay, that's fine. So we are currently using the Reaper. Let's see. That's the same. That's... I don't want that heat sink capacity reduced is the thing. So we're already in a good place there. I guess we can also look at the assault rifle. I don't know if the combat sensor is really needed. Leaning into the damage output for the sniper rifle. We'll look at it later. We'll see. Why are you guys looking up there? Freak me out like that. We'll check for other buckets. Yep, more boxes. Govens. Before we check out the beacon. A Banshee assault rifle. Okay. That's fine. Nothing under the stairs. Oh, what's this over here? May as well be thorough, right? Like, even if we have to melt stuff down for that commodity, whatever, we can. And here's the beacon.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request immediate
amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
Yeah, but what's it
wasn't
doing?
doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
You're about to get
Roger,
nuked.
Normandy. Standing by.
Stay away from that. Don't. We just met you. Is this a teleporter? Oh no.
No,
Oh, it is like the marker. Okay. Love it. Oh no. Broke it. A lot of people are going to be mad. Really mad. It wasn't meant to work with human brains? Made 50,000 years ago. Probably didn't. Oh, it's a giant Cthulhu ship. Alright. Cool design. We got our first achievement.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime.
Yeah, suddenly we're
The
in
Normandy,
Baldur's Gate 3.
A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Yep. Said he was gonna get mad.
This human must be eliminated.
So he used it, and he's mad that we used it. What does it do?
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
I mean, probably not great.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
Yeah?
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
I mean, yes, she was careless, but I mean, we basically did the same thing to save her, so I would.
You had no way to know what would happen.
True. We didn't.
Actually, we don't even know if that's
Why
what
did
set
you
it
give me
off.
that smile? Don't start.
Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Yeah.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves.
Oh, perfect.
I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Seemed like he was dreaming. We're not going to vision. Let's, it did also look more like a nightmare. Let's lean into nightmare.
I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Wait, I'm the XO?
Glad to hear it. Shepard,
What?
I need to speak with you. In private.
Why would you
Aye, aye,
send an
Captain.
XO in
I'll
charge
be in
of
the
a
mess if
ground
you need me.
mission? What?
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're
mean,
okay?
Yeah, let's talk about the guy we lost.
I
That
don't
would
like
suck.
soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
I can still say I feel bad about Jenkins. I'm just going to do this because it's giving me the option. What happens if you say this twice in a row?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault.
Okay, a little just repeats.
Job, Shepard.
Interesting. I wasn't going to put it past them to have accounted for that because they've done such an amazing job so far. All right, so
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
Yeah, what's her
I figured
story?
we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
That's convenient. Weirdly convenient. Let's sidestep that for now.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Yeah, we really screwed up. I mean, surely all that was recorded, right?
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
So a little rogue CIA agent is what you're telling me. Yeah, why does he hate? Well, I mean, you know, being fair, everyone I've talked to on this ship has had prejudice against the Taurians, so I think that's fine.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
I mean, I don't like calling it a vision. Let's not go down that road, but I mean, you would say something other than I'm not sure.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I mean, so there was so little of that I don't think we can construe it as a warning. It looked like violence. I don't know this specifically personal to us either, so I'm going to have to say war.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
Well, I mean, what will we say? Like, what do you share with them? Because there's so little information. How do you color this? Who is the Council, really?
What are we going to tell them? I had a bad dream?
Right?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was.
Probably the latter.
Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war.
Well,
he has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
War presumes that you have a unified political entity that is choosing to take that action against another organized political entity. Like, does this guy run a state? How do we don't even know if his force strength is more than like 100 Geth or whatever. Calling it war is a little bit much, but I mean, yeah, let's stop him.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything.
I have a feeling we're going to be appointed to be a Spectre since they lost Nihilus. Like, oh no, he fell, so you have to step up and do it for us. Well, we need the Council on our side. I mean, that would fit. Yeah, let's expose him.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
Right?
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council.
That's reasonable.
He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
I just got off the medical table. White. Oh. Alright, well, let's just explore. See if there's anything of note here. Replenish med gel. Yes, please. Okay. That was worth it. The machine that goes beep and boop. That door opens. Okay, what is this? Medical storage, just kind of haphazardly around. Okay. Presumably this is the way to the bridge then. Okay.
Hey, Commander.
Hi, do I know you? Oh, this is the lady we met on the surface.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Yeah, that's... Why would you say that?
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You know, I'm fine with there being more than 3 members of the party. We could have just had you tag along anyway. I wouldn't, yeah. I don't know if she earned it, but we're not going to say soldiers die. You know, I should just go. That's getting awkward.
Goodbye, Commander.
Who are you? Oh, okay, the doctor. Wait, what's going on here? Am I supposed to go that way? I think that goes at the bridge, so... That's the doctor.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Let's not lead with personal questions. That's a little bit weird.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Okay, that's an interesting point. Like, we live in a world where there is such a thing as the Neuralink. And I don't know what generation of technology that's on now, so as cool as it may seem to implant technology into yourself to augment yourself, if there's one thing I know from living with technology my whole life, it's that it becomes obsolete real fast. So what happens when society moves on with an implant technology beyond what you have? Do you become a second-class citizen?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain.
Oh, fantastic.
It's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Glad we trust him to safely be on the roster still. What about the captain?
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
I mean, that's good to hear. He sounds like kind of a historical badass, so it's nice to have him on the side. I don't know if I want to know what personal questions
How did you
are.
end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure.
So you have
I
mental
figured the
illness.
colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined.
Okay, glad you figured that part out.
Humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Why do we call this the Traverse? What does that mean?
How did you end up serving on an
Oh,
Alliance
it's
ship?
going to force me to repeat it.
I enlisted right out of med school.
I apologize for anyone
Earth
who might
always
be
seemed
watching this.
boring to me. Too safe, too secure.
Let's go ahead and ask that follow-up question while
I
we're
figured the
here.
colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined.
Yes.
But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep
Oh, there we
expanding
go.
through the Traverse.
Any regrets?
And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
First part was a little creepy. Second part, I understand. I sympathize with that sense of duty.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Turning out to be a little bit weird. Oh yes, this guy.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Cool. Glad you're okay too. Down here, I think you guys are just atmosphere, right? Are these sleep pods? Escape pods? What am I looking at? Why are they like dirty and damaged? Maybe they're medical repair bays, kind of like Bacta tanks from Star Wars. I don't know. I thought we'd left medical, but maybe that's technically still where we are. Oh. Well, what? Ah. Do we talk to the captain again? Hello, Captain.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Can do. All right. I mean, as the XO, I suppose that's the thing I could do. It's just also that I'm pretty sure there's all kinds of radio communication. Oh, the game is full of personal choices. We can take the elevator or we can take the stairs. Okay, it's a small thing, but I appreciate it. Okay. Probably a load screen either way it goes, but still a cute little touch.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Ship small enough that everyone knows who he is? Oh. Heal comlink. Am I supposed to... Did I just steal something on my own ship? What is this? Hang on. It did say Codex, didn't it? So much stuff here to explore. I love this. Oh wow, upgrades. Oh, okay, the concept art looks pretty nice, even though some of it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but fair enough. Equipment. Comlink, but all right. So let's look at the Banshee. Slightly more damage. Overheats faster. Less accurate. You know, for the plus 10 damage, I don't know if that's really worth it to have half the heat capacity. Shotgun wise, we have a ton of shotguns. The Storm, I think, is what we started off with. All those are just Hurricane 1s. Pistol, we've got the Edge, and we can... Stinger 2 does do more damage. It is superior in pretty much every way. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade to the Stinger 2. I'm on board with that. And we can do, yeah, we can do radioactive. Again, for biologicals. Let's hold off on that. It's fine. Sniper rifle, likewise, we've got tons of these things now. We've got an Avenger 1. And I'm not seeing anything that's really tempting me to something different yet. So I think that that's all fine. Reaper and Reaper, that's all good. Grenades, I haven't even used. Blue wire, I don't know what a blue wire tool is. I assume this is for hacking or engineering of some kind. And armor, it appears we only have lightweight armor accessible. So let's have a look at what these things do, don't do, how beneficial they are, and that kind of thing. Let's see. While I'm there, call up something off screen to the side here. Okay, that works just fine. Perfect. So we are wearing the Scorpion 1. The Assassin 2 has slightly better protection, but less shields and no technobiotic protection. That feels a little bit risky. Likewise, nothing really feels very superior to the Scorpion that we're running right now. So I think that's fine. Let's go check in with Joker, I suppose. I think he's one of the first characters we met, so he's out there, what I thought was the cockpit of the ship, the nose, so to speak. Because it was Joker and this guy over here. I thought Kaiden. So yeah, Kaiden's downstairs. All right. Put us into dock, dude.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
I love the shots here. These are so nicely done. So many stars. And those things are so cool. Those portals, ships or whatever they are. Normandy looks really nice too. Great design. I mean, if you're gauging a space war, you want long and narrow. You don't want to be a huge target. Oh, that's cool too. Okay. This is a great atmosphere. This is a great feel to it.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
It's like one of those sunfish or something. Like
Look at that
definitely
monster.
biologically inspired ship designs in some cases.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted.
They're doing a good job of making this thing feel very big.
To an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower.
I kind of wish this was something like Elite Dangerous, where it was a large multiplayer world. I would love to interact with this story in this universe. In kind of that freeform way. I guess you can't have a story that complex that's freeform, so I don't want to be ungrateful. It's a great single-player campaign. Man, this looks good. Oh, very cool.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
Okay, so we're seeing some different
Saren?
races now.
You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Well, that didn't sound like that went super well.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
I didn't say treason, but I mean, the report was the truth, right? So let's just say he's dangerous.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there.
Wow,
he
that's
needs to be
extreme.
stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
I didn't mean to go that far.
Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission
Why
on
would they even
Eden
consider
Prime was
me
a
anymore?
chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
Right, we failed the mission. They lost the Spectre.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Yep, that's fair. Important locations are marked on your map. Press M to access it. And you know, I think this is a pretty good introduction to the game. We started off on the our ship. We got to explore it, meet some interesting characters in the story, get a sense of where we are in the universe, learn about what the universe is, and now we are on whatever this is, a massive space station. Again, feels Halo-esque with what they're doing here. I presume that's a synthetic sky that they're imitating. This is lovely. For an old game, it's looking really good. I know the Legendary Edition has been remastered to some degree, so I don't know how good this looks compared to the original, but it's doing a pretty darn good job. So I'm thinking that I'm very happy at this point. Like, if anyone was wondering, hey, so this game's on sale at this point, I think for another 3 days. I believe the sale's through the 7th. Is it worth picking this up? Sorry about that. Yes, I think at this point it was worth the $15 just for the joy and experience that I got from this just in like the last couple hours. I'm impressed. And more to the point, this is just the start. I haven't even completed like a full chapter of the first game in a trilogy that apparently also has some DLC. So I'm very impressed. What I think I may do is, yeah, I'll leave that there, and I don't even know if anyone's along for the ride, but I noticed that there's a Science-y streamer who hopped on, so I might try to do a raid and see how that plays out for me. So let me look up how to even do that real quick. I beg your apologies. I'm still learning about Twitch and streaming myself, which is kind of the mission of my channel, that everything is about a learning process. So we'll go ahead and say that we will pick up next time. We will most definitely revisit Mass Effect and continue this very interesting story. I love how it just dropped us right in media res into a very fascinating world and universe with lots of questions, lots of mysteries, and new and old things, ancient races, ancient technologies, and tremendous impact for the future of all races. So with that, if you'll join me, I'm going to see if we can all hop over and raid Moo Hoodles, who is a science, astronomy, astrophysics, and astrobiology streamer. She may be playing a game. I don't know what she's up to at the moment. She was playing a Felion recently, which is another game with a good story. So if that's the case, we're either going to drop into some great space education or another great science fiction title. So for those of you who showed up and hung out with me today, I really appreciate it. Sermain, always a pleasure. I am a great admirer of your streams and play their VODs regularly. Thank you for being here. Amaya Kiku, wonderful to see you. I do hope that your surgery for your torn ACL goes very well, and that your PT likewise gets you the best possible outcome from that. Don't be a stranger. You've got a Discord. We're on it. Please let us know how you're doing, because we're all care. We're concerned. And for anyone else that I missed, thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. Let's hop on over.